Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Hello everyone, Jacob Granneman here with the Clark County Today Wednesday evening update of the stories we're following for you. A 72-year-old man is accused of stabbing his roommate at the home they share in Hazeldale. The Clark County Sheriff's Office responded to the house on Northeast 31st Avenue, just north of 68th Street, just after 5 on Tuesday afternoon. The victim was transported to Peace Health Southwest Medical Center, where he was rushed into surgery. His current condition has not been updated. William Loy, who was still inside the home when deputies arrived, was arrested and charged with first-degree assault. He's being held at the Clark County Jail. No motive for the stabbing was immediately available. In COVID-19 related news, Clark County Public Health says an additional 49 people have been tested positive for the virus since Tuesday, bringing the outbreak total to 4,330. There are 157 people with a case that's considered still active. 23 people are currently hospitalized with a confirmed case, while 8 more are in Clark County hospitals with suspected cases. While there's no argument that the number of COVID-19 cases are increasing, the data shows mortality rates are not rising, at least not yet. Last March and April, over 2,000 people a day were dying in the United States on average. That has declined to around 750 people per day, even as case rates spike again. Here in Clark County, data shows one reason may be that younger people are more likely to get infected than older individuals, but survivability even for senior citizens is much better than early in the pandemic. One reason may be a better understanding of how to treat infections, along with earlier testing and interventions. Other data shows masks may limit exposure to the virus, potentially reducing the severity of infections. Be sure to check out our full story at clarkcountytoday.com for more information. Businesses impacted by the ongoing pandemic have another chance to receive up to $30,000 in relief funding. The money, part of an $8.1 million in CARES Act funding being made available by Clark County, would go to businesses or nonprofits with up to 100 employees through the Greater Vancouver Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Columbia River Economic Development Council. Applicants for grant funding are being accepted until November 1st or until the funds are exhausted. Businesses that previously applied for other relief funding are especially encouraged to apply. Additionally, the Chamber has announced a program called Keep It Local Clark County, which allows local businesses to receive funding to cover twice the monetary value of 50% discount offered to their customers. The grant funding is also limited to $30,000 total. For more details on both these programs, be sure to check out our story at clarkcountytoday.com. The Clark County Council is set to hold a public hearing soon on potential changes to what kinds of fireworks are allowed. The proposed rules would limit fireworks in the unincorporated areas, and so-called safe and sane fireworks would only be allowed, similar to restrictions used in Portland. The change would make flying or traveling fireworks illegal, such as mortars and Roman candles. If adopted, the rule change would not take effect until July of 2022. Supporters of the new restrictions argue noise and littering complaints have increased as the population of the area grows. Others on the council urged a longer process given the impact of restrictions people are already experiencing during the pandemic. A public hearing is currently scheduled for the December 1st council meeting. The discussion surrounding a new bridge along I-5 over the Columbia River is sure to continue for many more months, but some lawmakers are pointing to current trends to make a case that mass transit shouldn't be included. The governors of Oregon and Washington have said some form of multimodal transportation needs to be included as part of any new bridge, but others, such as Republican Representative Vicki Kraft, have pointed to recent ridership trends for C-Tran and TriMet to make a case that fewer people are taking the bus than at almost any point since the late 90s. Ridership on C-Tran's express bus into Portland is down 58% amid the ongoing pandemic, and ridership overall peaked in 1999. High-capacity transit has been included as part of the purpose and need for a new bridge, but Kraft is among a growing number of legislators saying the focus should be on a third crossing first before tackling the interstate bridge. To read more about the issue, check out our stories at clarkcountytoday.com. While some are focused on crossing the river, others are hoping to float on it. The Friends of Frog Ferry announced this week the completion of their third and final feasibility study into a passenger ferry service on the Columbia and Willamette Rivers. The study was conducted by John Salisbury and several maritime consulting partners who determined a service utilizing 7 ferries with 2 different sizes for the upper and lower river systems, respectively, is possible. The next phase for the group will be to find a public entity partner so as to be eligible for federal funds. Following the partnership, the group hopes to fund a pilot program from the Cathedral Park neighborhood to Salmon Street in Portland. The project would then move into Phase 1, serving multiple stops in Oregon. Phase 2 would then bring the ferries to Vancouver's Terminal 1 in alignment with future waterfront development. The organization shared this week that they project as many as 3,000 passengers a day at a peak number of stops and at a total startup cost of $40 million, with just shy of $7 million in yearly operating costs. Check back soon for the full story at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, there's a quick check of the stories we've got for you at clarkcountytoday.com. Be sure to follow us on all the social media through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. You can send us your story ideas and feedback to our email, news@clarkcountytoday.com. From all of us, thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you again tomorrow.